everyone, it's Victoria. A few months ago, I made a video where I exposed your wrestling hot takes. And today, we're going to be hitting an Uno reverse because I'm going to be sharing my wrestling hot takes. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell so you never miss another video, and follow me at It's Victoria Daisy. If you want to see the video where I expose your wrestling hot takes, I will link it in the description and up in the cards. If you guys want me to do a part 2 to that, comment down below. But now it's my turn. So let's start off with my very first hot take. Starting off hot, this one is about AEW, and it is that Mercedes Moné is the GOAT of women's wrestling. I know so many people are going to disagree with this statement, but I want you to let me know why. She is probably the most decorated women's wrestler of this day and age, maybe even of all time. She has won countless titles in the WWE, and when she left to go to other companies like New Japan, Stardom, AEW, and a few others, she's won titles in every single one of those companies. And now she's in AEW, a double champ. So guys, come on. Not only is she super decorated, but she's phenomenal on the mic and even more phenomenal in the ring. I'm biased because you all know she is my number one for life. She is my girl. I love her to death. I really do. So yes, it's a little biased, but at the same time, I'm spitting facts. Okay, so the next one is definitely gonna ruffle up some feathers here. I have spoken about this many times on my TikTok. And I'm gonna say it here too in this video because it is probably the epitome of what this video is, because I know everybody is going to disagree with me on this. And that is Roxanne Perez sucks. Everyone loves to defend Roxanne online, says she's one of the best of our time, one of the new 4 horsewomen of this era, and I couldn't agree less. She's honestly probably my least favorite wrestler, even out of any company, male or female. I just can't stand her. I will give her a little bit of credit. Her most recent promo on NXT where Chelsea Green came out and Julia, that whole segment, she actually did way better than she usually does, so quick props to her, but that's about all praise I'm giving her. Because her in-ring is bad, guys.
Perez, Roxanne, gonna fly, barely
To the club.
Not to be outdone for the 4th time.
To then win a fatal 4-way to earn yourself an NXT Women's Championship opportunity at NXT Vengeance Day.
They call her the prodigy. Booker T praises her all the time, and I just can't stand it. All right, moving right along, I have a very controversial hot take. You guys are gonna flame me in the comments for this one. I mean, you're gonna flame me for all of these, but probably mainly this one. Okay, here it is. Cody Rhodes has had a better build-up to his title reign than his actual title reign itself. Please don't flame me in the comments. You guys know how much I love Cody. He is one of my favorites. This is nothing against him. This is all against booking because he does not have control of this. But let me just say, the 2 years leading up to him winning at WrestleMania 40, that was cinema. Even though we were getting so angry towards the end, so frustrated, thinking this was never gonna happen, it did. And it was one of the greatest moments in WWE history. But now that we're on the other side of that hill, I don't know, like it's not giving what I thought it was gonna give. Not to compare, but Roman Reigns had an absolutely historic run with that title. And so going from that to the buildup of Cody's title reign to now actually Cody's title reign, I don't know, it's just not the same. It's not at the same level. It's not up to par with what we're used to. And I don't know, man, it's not doing it for me. Now, he's had great matches. He's had great moments. I'm not saying it's all bad, but I really do think we need to wait for The Rock to come back to see some momentum pick up again, because I think he is a really big pivotal part of this story. And that actually leads me into my next hot take, and that is The Rock isn't returning this year. Everyone thinks The Rock is returning at Survivor Series, which I totally get, or maybe even Bad Blood coming up, but guys, I don't even think he's gonna return until like after the Rumble. We know he's in Hollywood working on some movies right now, and we do not know the status of that currently. And I can't imagine him coming back this year, even though I want him to come back so badly. I just can't see it. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll get pleasantly surprised this year. We'll see him pop up at a PLE, maybe even SmackDown. But I don't know. Let me know your thoughts about that down below, because I'm very curious to see what you guys have to say. Okay, now moving on to a AEW hot take. I don't have many of these, but this one is going to probably maybe even get me canceled, because you guys are gonna like literally come for my throat with this one. But I'm just stating facts, okay? AEW sometimes have better pay-per-views than WWE. I know, that's crazy to think about, but this is just a personal hot take. You guys don't have to agree with it. I know you guys won't agree with it, but when you think about it, they pack probably 7 to 11 matches probably per pay-per-view, and that's more than WWE does in a PLE. Now, again, not to compare, but it's really hard not to. I think WWE, their specialty is storylines. That's something AEW does not do well, but when it comes to the quality of the matches, I will take AEW over WWE with the quality of the matches. And AEW gives you quality for your money. Like, sometimes they're putting on a 6-hour show, and while that sounds like a long time, which it is, when you have good quality matches and phenomenal wrestlers in matches, like it's just worth it, and I love it so much. Now, I'm not crapping on WWE PLEs, because at the end of the day, it's WWE, my favorite, like hello, but that is just my hot take. I think AEW does pay-per-views slightly a bit better when it comes to like the quality of the matches. Okay, some of you might agree with me on this one, some of you might not, but that's okay. My next hot take is that the Judgment Day / Terror Twins / Jey Uso storyline, this whole entire thing, in my opinion, is the best storyline not only going on right now, but that we've had since Cody Rhodes' WrestleMania journey. I think what they're doing right now is literally cinema. This is a long time coming. They've been doing this storyline for probably like 2.5 years now, and it just keeps evolving and growing, and new people come in and people leave, and there's drama, and the matches are amazing, and the fans are into it. I'm into it. I love it. You guys know how much I love Rhea Ripley and Judgment Day and Damian Priest and just everybody. They're all the best. And so in my opinion, this is the best storyline going on right now. Also, I can't help but mention the Rhea Ripley and Jey Uso funny business going on. I made a whole video about it on my Instagram and TikTok. You guys can go check that out, but I am obsessed. I'm posting this before next week's Monday Night Raw, so I don't really know what's gonna happen next week. But in terms of what we've seen this past week and weeks prior, I am obsessed. They have had little moments. It's been so cute, and I didn't think that I would ship them as much as I do, but I do.
What, is you out of my league?
What? No.
I'm about to say.
No.
But that's something I had to quickly mention because I am just obsessed. Like, I have no other words. I'm speechless. Every time they pop up on the screen, like Jay rescues her from something, or she's like giggling and like yeeting, and it's just like, it's the best. This is why it's called sports entertainment, folks, because we get these little side dishes, little dipping sauces, little extra bonuses that add to a storyline that just makes it all that better. And I love it so much. Okay, now moving on to another really controversial take. And that is that SmackDown low-key sucks sometimes. I'm not saying all the time. In recent weeks, they've been doing so much better. Ever since they moved to the USA Network, obsessed. But like about a month and a half ago, they had a while where I was just bored watching it. I'm gonna be honest. Now, I love the people that are on SmackDown. It's literally just the booking, so it's nothing towards them. I'm hoping that with the move to the USA Network, while they've changed their presentation and they've tweaked some things, I'm praying that they also will tweak the booking. I know they have active storylines right now, but just like make them better or book better matches. I don't know. Okay, this next hot take I have. This has been marinating in my mind for a while, and I wanted to make sure that I truly felt this way before I said it on the internet, but I really do believe this. I think that Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair are holding each other back. Now, I know some of you are probably like, Victoria, that is actually stupid to say. They're two-time tag team champions already, and they've done so much, and they're so cool, and they're slaying. I know that. But I think they could be so much more without each other. I know that sounds crazy, but I definitely do think that they want to have the big headline Jade Cargill versus Bianca Belair match at WrestleMania 41 next year in Vegas. I get that and I support that, but I'm just like, okay, but when are we gonna do that? You're gonna have to split them up at some point. Is it gonna be at Survivor Series? Is it gonna be at the Rumble? When is it gonna be? Because it needs to happen quick, because this is getting a tiny bit stale. Just a tiny bit, because Jade's hiding in Bianca's shadow and then Bianca's hiding in Jade's shadow, and I don't know, I'm not vibing with it. Okay, for my second to last hot take, we're gonna reel it back a bit to when I was talking about the Judgment Day, Terra Twins, and Jey Uso. When I was originally talking about them before, I had mentioned that I am chronically obsessed with the little love story evolving between Rhea Ripley and Jey Uso. Now here's my hot take. I think I prefer Rhea and Jey over Rhea and Dom. I said it, I know that's crazy. For about the 1.5 to 2 years that we had of the love story evolving between Rhea and Dom, that was cinema, okay? Like, it was amazing. We loved it, we clapped for it, we cheered for it. It was the best thing of its time. But I think now that I'm seeing Rhea and Jey, I don't know, it's new, it's fun, it's fresh. I'm loving her yeeting every week. And they've been teasing this for well over a year, but it's really come back to play in the last few weeks. And guys, I'm obsessed. I can't wait to see more of whatever's going on here. But I will know, I am a big fan of the Liv and Dom thing. I think they honestly have more chemistry than Dom and Rhea. Maybe that's another hot take I can add in there, but yeah, let me know your thoughts on that one. Okay, and for my final hot take of this video, I'm gonna be dropping the bomb by saying that Backlash is one of WWE's best PLEs of all time. Now, obviously, if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that the Royal Rumble is my all-time favorite pay-per-view. I've gone to it 2 years in a row in San Antonio, Texas last year, and in Tampa, Florida this year. Obviously, who can beat WrestleMania? And Money in the Bank is so amazing, and Survivor Series. But honestly, in the last few years, Backlash has been the best it's ever been. I really love how they've been traveling out of the country into different areas of the world. They've gone to Puerto Rico, they've gone to France. I am always so excited to watch Backlash because I know that they're gonna cook every single time. Some of the best moments have happened there. Like, one I will never forget is Damian Priest versus Bad Bunny in Puerto Rico. I loved that match so much. I don't know, I feel like a lot of people would disagree with me on that just because there are so many amazing other pay-per-views like Survivor Series, Money in the Bank, Hell in a Cell, Elimination Chamber, but like, personally, I really love Backlash and I always look forward to it every year. All right, everyone, those are my wrestling hot takes. I am so sorry that this video took literally like 2 to 3 months to make since I posted my last one. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Hopefully you guys didn't get offended. And if you did, I know you're gonna comment about it. But regardless, I am so happy that I got to make this video. If you guys want a part 2 to me sharing more of my wrestling hot takes, or if you want me to share some of your guys' wrestling hot takes, let me know down below. I would love to make this a series. And again, if you guys want to see the video where I expose your wrestling hot takes, the card will be up above and the link in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!